There we go. Yeah. First, you won't see anything. Okay, let's go through this. Okay, good. What? That's no. Wow. There we go. Now, come on. Still black screen? There we go. Now you guys did. And the only thing that I did was actually just alt-tabbing, minimizing, maximizing the game until it started to be able to capture. Pretty lag. Okay, let's see here. How many beams do we have up here? Are we in the right spot? 191 puzzles solved. This one I haven't been able to figure out yet, but I think it's related to these. But I haven't been able to get this right. But before we actually begin with that part, we're not gonna do the forest. We're done with this one. That's nice. Although I am a bit kind of like, how the fuck do we get in here? But it doesn't look like we can open it from here. I think it's on the other side of it. That one we're gonna do later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 2 beams. Trying to remember where one of the beams were. Like, it was in a forest. And I think we need to take, we need to use the boat in order to get there. But we're gonna begin with that one for today. And there we have another one. Kinda interested to solve this place. However, this place is complicated. No way. No way, no way. That's actually pretty phenomenal. Okay. They have taken this one. This one comes from the building, right? That's pretty clever, isn't it? So we need to piece this puzzle together. It was taken from here. But from where? This one seems to... You know... This one isn't broken. So this side should be broken. Is that it? This side doesn't look broken either. So where was it taken from? The thing is why I'm kind of like... thinking a bit where could it have been taken from. If it was from here, then we probably could have some clues. No way. Okay. We have to find You saw that puzzle back there? It had this kind of border and such. In order to get the information from solve it, we need to find this. So that means somewhere in this world there's going to be one of those metal sheaths. Probably somewhere completely different than from where this place is. But when we find that puzzle piece somewhere in the world, then we will be able to get a path to that place. That's nice. And here we can definitely... This one... Wow. But yeah. No way. Is that it? Do we need to open this door? Use... It's not over here though. Kind of like trying to find the missing puzzle piece. Open that door. Oh, right. Right. This one we're gonna redirect one of these beams up to that part. But something tells me that the missing puzzle piece should be in this town. Somewhere behind a locked puzzle. Kinda like in here. This one we actually could solve at the moment. We know that we want to make... The problem is... this part. The obvious way would be to do something like this, but then we would get stuck like this. So that's not gonna cut it out. That's not gonna cut it out either. Hmm. So could it be... No, no, no. Hmm. Obvious doesn't work. Hmm. Because this one... Well, that's not cut it out, I know. Damn it. Pulse is. So one way would be. But the thing is, I need to do an outline, because I cannot really separate it in like this, because then we will miss out on max spots, and we need to cover all of them. So I need to box it in. I can only see two ways to box it in, but neither of those are the solutions that we are looking for. And that would be this part. And if we do it, not really this. We need to do it like that in that case. Then we can't get here. We need to get that one. And we can't do it this way either, because you see we can box in. And we can't do it this way either, because then there will be multiple points we cannot take. We need to do the outline. Boop. More behind this snap. And that one doesn't really. Bam. Doesn't really. Okay. Let's try this one anyways. Somehow. It's the starting point that is actually pretty annoying in this case too. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that. First of, let's imagine all of the ways we can box this in. We can make this kind of outline, but then we won't get all the points. 3 points. And we can do this outline, then it is 2 points. Let's try it from. Cannot really do it from the right direction either. See, let's see if we can do it from above. No, we cannot do it. Can. Not from that. Not from above. From above is the. Ah. And if we want to begin. I wish this one had worked. Hmm. Hey, what's up, Vax? How you doing? This one at the moment. By going kind of like the standing T. Can't really see any solutions to it. I can get close, but I can't get it right. Doing fine. Just racing the day away, probably the weekend. Nice. What about you? Oh, we're doing awesome. Playing a bit games, game programming, and so on. Hmm. We cannot solve this one yet. Actually, we could, but I kinda need to go to a certain place. Okay, we're gonna wait with this part. This one is actually. Oh man. I'm gonna be stuck up that we can solve this one. We're gonna go to the boat. And we're gonna begin with a place. Yeah, we should be able to solve it today. Oh. Come on. We are supposed to go to a forest. Is it this place? Okay, there. There we go. Let's see here. We have solved. This the boathouse, I think is all deeply. This one below. Not, okay. This one we can't. Oh right, this one we haven't. This one we have. This one is solved, I think. A part of it is solved anyways, but not the entire thing. This one is solved anyways. That one is solved. This one isn't solved. This one is solved. 1, 2. Let's see. One, two. This game though, a lot of puzzles. Okay, we're getting closer. Ah. Oh. There we go. All right. Is he here? This place. There's a thing. This one is difficult. Probably because that I don't really understand what this rotation means. Like this one could be straight up, but this rotation, it could actually potentially mean something. Okay, first of all, what? Oh no. Okay, 1 second. The window is making noises. There we go. The window were making terrible noises. Okay, this one is happy now when we have that form. So maybe the rotations doesn't really mean anything. And now that one is happy. Now the hilarious part with this puzzle is if this one was down here we could have solved it and because kind of thing here is this purple thing the purple stars needs to be in the same formation shape. And for that to happen is kind of difficult. Can I do this one upside down? I cannot have this shape right. Even if these are in the same shape, it doesn't really matter where in them that they are. They just need to be in the shape. So I come very close to the solution to this. There, a bit close. I want to solve that one, but as far as I know, it isn't. It isn't. It is an optional puzzle. Found this place to be pretty strange, and I think we can connect this one to this place. I think. I'm not sure. Because why have all of this, then you're standing up here, then seeing this here so close? It would mean that we should be able to rotate these plates as well. Holy shit. No way. I can rotate it over to that side. Oh no. Could that be what this means? We solved it with this way, so it went forward. Oh, we won't go there. Right. We need to split them between. Jackpot! Nice. These are on the boat. Doesn't that mean maybe we can connect this one to this? Oh. Go to the right. Huh? Weren't they in the same? Oh, it needs to be an odd. Right. Right. That's not gonna work. I think it's gonna be something like this. No, no, no. Hmm. This will not cut it out for what we want to do. Here comes the thing. We cannot mix one of these with this. That is the difficult part. So these gotta be in their own kind of like world. Sweet. This is not gonna make it any better. Oh. That should be it though, I think. Maybe not. Oh. Maybe! Maybe then. What? Oh, that's evil. So this is possible. Sadly, it's not any shorter. Oh. There we go. Ah! We did it! Five out of 6. There we go. All right. Oh, so that's how we're gonna solve that puzzle, I think. Hmm. I don't think we were completely done in this place. With these EMA. I like these puzzles, but we kind of got stuck on this one. But now I know how to solve it because now I understand this puzzle so much better. When we did this part, I kind of like didn't truly understand how this puzzle worked. So let's see here. That one is damaged. Kind of want to make that thing, so want to go up here. Oh, couple that one in. You see, the normal path would be this one. So go up here, go in here, and here, go somewhere here. Oh, let's see. Bam, bam. Boom, boom, boom. Hey! Oh, right, right. We have to. We need to go there. Then go up here. We would kinda need to go down here. Go up here. Now, I just want to see how it looks like. Good, then we go here, then we go down there, then we go there, bam, there. Yeah. Easy, Katka. Well, yeah, I kind of begun starting to play a bit Dota again. This one isn't rotated. What does the rotation mean? That was sad. Like on some of these, you can see them to be slightly rotated. I haven't found any puzzle thing that has shed any light on it. But let's see. Let's think here. The kind of like normal thing would be, yeah. Here we kind of have an easy thing. We kind of go here, isolate there, go up here, straight line, bam, easy. Where is the starting point? On this one. Where are we standing? Okay, we're standing here, so we want to straight away go up here, all the way here, here. So we want to go right here. This one isn't gonna. This one is probably gonna have environmental damage. Oh. Oh. Then we have to walk up here, walk there. We have to walk here. Ah! There comes the kicker. This is definitely a nut shot. There you have the nut shot. This one is broken. Mm-hmm. That probably means we want to walk this way, down here, up here. But we cannot walk here. This is the hard point. Okay, so now we gotta be creative. How are we gonna bypass this one? Ah. Holy shit. But the important part, this can be sold. We need to make a line here. The way would be to kind of like... Can we get it from the left side? Yes, we can get it from the left side. Good. Is this gonna cut it? Oh? Okay. This is it. Okay, so that is also an interesting part. We just did something impossible here. Okay, so here we gotta start. So then we would kinda... We actually have to move like this then. Okay. We have... Oh my god. This game is evil! This is definitely evil! We need... I don't want to step on this piece. It ruins everything. Is there a different way inside here? No. There's definitely no other way inside here. Oh man. We want to start here, not here. Oh, that was sad. So how do we deal with this connection in that case? This destroys everything. Okay. If it was possible to jump over there. Oh, oh, that is pretty cool, actually. Oh man. There we go. Problem solved. There's one thing that is bothering. We need to press this. Because we don't want to be on this side. Because this is a game over. Or definitely not possible. This looks pretty good. It's just that we need that. So, but are we allowed to do this? Is this allowed? It doesn't seem to be allowed to do this kind of movement. Because it seems to cause a contradiction. Because we cannot really move this way down and up there. So that would mean we would need to move up here. Move up here, move over here. But if we move down, then it's gonna ruin everything. So we would kind of need to move below here, up here, in here. But if we begin here, then we cannot do that because it would cause an issue over here. And we still wouldn't be able to move through here. This one is definitely quite a puzzle. I could definitely see this one be solved by 2 people, though. By keeping one person up here, and then move through here. But as a solo? Seems quite riddle. However, we might actually be able to screw with the system here. No, because it's go from the. So let's see here. How can we get this? We don't actually need to do it straight here. Could actually do it well. Because then, say we start from here instead. That one, that one, that one. That would mean we would have to go up first. Up here. 1, 2, go down here. It still won't solve our problem. Nothing can really solve our problem. Kind of feels like we need to make this line. And in order to make this line, we want to be able to actually somehow we just could swap the location. I kinda need to redo the tutorials for these. I wonder... I wonder if it even mattered to do these ones since we've already activated it. I don't think it does. It's more like being completionist. Ah, bollocks. Alright. We got an 5 up there now. We need to get 6. There's one. Oh! Okay. I get it. So, let's ask ourselves... Let's see here. This is kind of like the end point. What? How was the okay, okay. We've done a similar puzzle for this. So the starting point is over here. Bam. And you can see here, where have people gone? Like here you see the mouse. People cannot have gone here. This is a sign of decay. So we begin with going 1, 2, 2 to the right. To the right, right? Oh, more than that. 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right. I'm kind of like noting this down. Then we go 1 up. Then we go 1 left. And now we're stuck. This means we need to walk through here. Then a collapse happened. We did 1 left, then it's probably 1 left again. Yeah. There's 1 left again. So let's go here. Then it's 1 up. Then it's 1 left again. Then it's 1 up. Then it's 1 right. And it's 1 up. It's 1 right. And it's 1 down. And it's 1 right. 1 down. And it's 1 right. 1 right. Then it's all up. 2 up. Alright. So now it's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 up. 1, 2. This is the path we walked. Then up, then down, then there. Bam. Ta-da! We've done a similar puzzle in actually from the place where we came from. Okay. There we go. What? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Oh, okay. Let's see. This one is gonna be okay. I mean, this form is going to be. I think that if I do it like this, then we can do it. There we go. That would also that. Okay, so if we do it like this, that should be okay. 1, 2, 3. So now we open to the left. Okay, where's the power cable? Okay. Let's do the left part first, and let's see what happened. This game's... What's up, Sharewolf? How you doing? Right as I say here, my stream buffers. This game makes my brain hurt. Don't worry. This game makes anyone's brain hurt after a while. Let's see, how many puzzles have we solved? We solved 194 puzzles. This is good. Okay, but where is the power cable that we activated this thing? I feel so cheated at the moment. Okay, let's in this thing, first of all, we need to think in informations. Can like now I have made two formations. One in the right corner having three slot, you know, three squares, and then the rest that has all of them. These kind of like yellow square. These kind of like icons with three yellow squares in it. They kind of say that you need to make a shape that has three squares on top of each other. So then we kind of like make the split. A 3 times 3 is gonna support three pillars with three squares in them. So and after that we can kind of like choose if we want to exit the left way or the right way. And I have no idea if depending on which one you choose, you're gonna get a different result. In this case, it should power something. Ah. Oh. 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 I think I understand. We don't want to do it this obvious solution, because I think our solution here is gonna... We need to make a bridge with our solution. This one is not good. Need to come up with a better one. I could do this, but let's say we could do it for only two of them, kind of like that. Is there a different way for us here? There are 5 in a row here, but we need 6 to make a straight path with 2 pillars. So that would kind of imply that we would... And do it that way. Is it even possible? Because I think actually we could have probably already solved it, but do we need to get to be able to get up to the second floor of this building? Something tells me yes. Yes. Up there we have a power cable that opens that door. We want to get up there. That is our objective. So that means we would actually need to... Okay, let's... Interesting. 1, 2, 3. I would like to make a pillar here in the middle. This one doesn't have any power cables, so here. So if we kind of like, okay, we need to make this one. Oh, so could we kind of like do this? Very, very close. Okay, okay. I actually think this is going to be part of the solution. To do a squiggly. Squiggly is the way to go to get two pillars on the right side like that. Oh, perfect. So then, could we make a squiggly from this? It sounds... kind of like, here we have a squiggly. Kind of feel like, first we need to do this kind of thing. The thing is, maybe could we include this one into squiggly? Oh. Cannot include it. So could we include this form in squiggly? This one is a bit annoying moment because it's kind of like limiting our space to make our squiggly. So we would kind of try to get this right pillar into the squiggly formation somehow. Because I truly think the squiggly is the way to go to get a bridge over. And it kind of makes sense. So now we just gotta find a way to join the final pillar into this path that we want to take. Did we just complete this? So close! That was sad. Squiggly, please! Hmm. I'm thinking if we could maybe do something like this. Holy shit, that is the solution. Ah! The idea was to not try to make these joints, but to exclude those empty spaces that we don't want to have in either form. The inverse, so much easier. I just inverse the squiggly with the path. Hey, I see you have a hidden puzzle here. Oh. Ah, need to separate. Oh, of course. There we go. Oh, almost. That's not gonna cut it out. Hmm. There we go. Oh, so close. Yet so far. No, if I go there, then it's gonna be joined with the others, and there with the otherwise. Oh, that is so evil. What? Wait. What? Uh, what? I didn't see any that were mixed with each other's. Oh man. Oh. First, let's do that. Go. Now we need to. This should work. No, it's not gonna work. This final piece, black one. Almost. No, that one. That black was. Okay, we gotta do this movement. This works for above, but not the one below. feel like I need to do this kind of thing. That looks like a very good solution. Oh, okay, let's see here. Where are all of the black points? We're gonna need to do that. Going through. Okay, let's see here. This would be the... That looks like a very good solution. Okay, let's see here. Nice. The door has been opened. Good. Ah, that was only a small part of this big puzzle. Cool. So first off, the puzzle has been solved. I like this. There are much more to come. This one is tricky, like super tricky. You need to get these into pairs, and you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. Like this one is quite intensive. Many calculations to be made. Oh. Okay, so in order to do this part, we kinda like need to be able to decipher which of these colors that we need to kinda like. And that isn't actually too difficult. We have actually done a similar puzzle before, but now we need to make the calculations between the colors for ourselves. So I think we're actually gonna go and note down this kind of thing. Like, you could pretty much brute force it. But I think we're gonna use this place as a nice way to remember. I mean, I bet you could sit with a color wheel and get it all right. Like, as you can see here, when you take yellow. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna note down. Gonna call it the yellow lens. Yellow lens. Blue becomes black. Black remains black. Red remains red. Blue to black. Yellow to white. Yellow to white. Green to green. Purple to red. Okay. I should have actually noted down which colors that we actually have to work with, because I think we want to get them down to at least 3 groups. But this is the way to solve that problem, this puzzle, because we kind of like need to eliminate multiple colors in order to make it possible to actually group them in the right way. And that grouping in is gonna be the solution to the puzzle, definitely. That is one of the hidden patterns. Okay, we work with white to red, purple. Okay, so the yellow lens will probably be good in this case, because we can clearly see that we said yellow becomes white. Let's see here, purple becomes red. Blue becomes black. Like, so we can see that this is gonna become one group. This is gonna become blue is blue with black, and then purple is gonna be with red. We can kind of see that we kind of get this formation. Ah, of course. How do we box everything in and getting out? So I actually think that this is gonna be the solution to everything. This middle one, the blacks are gonna be difficult to work with. Think it might be possible to cannot do it like that. Like that's gonna be easy. Like purple becomes red, blue becomes black, and this becomes white. But the problem here is that this is kind of very hard to deal with. These ones are feels almost impossible to actually. Like the problem is here is that we need to be able to split off the reds from the blues. So we have white, red, black, white, red, black. I think that we should see what the red lens and the blue lens can do for this puzzle as well. Kind of feel like the yellow one might work, but kind of feels I cannot find a reasonable solution to it. So let's go back there and see what what other stuff we can find. But now we've been able to combine the yellow lens to that puzzle without actually having the yellow lens with us. So that's nice. But let's look through the blue lens, how the colors are gonna differentiate from each other's. Here we have white, yellow, blue, red, purple. Right. But then, oh no, I haven't thought about that. Okay, white remains white. But this one is purple and it becomes yellow. No, red. Purple becomes red. Purple, red. Yes, right, of course. But let's see what we can do through the blue lens. And you can even combine the blue lens and the yellow lens. Right. Yeah, I understand how it's... I understand now. Okay, let's go with the blue lens. Green becomes yellow. Green to yellow. Green to yellow, and then we have purple becomes blue. Purple to blue. And then red to black. How does it deal with white? White remains white. Do we have any blacks? And blacks remains black. So let's see here, we have green, purple, red. We have white, yellow, blue. Yellow there. We have blue, and we can make the purple to blue. Red fruit. So let's see here. White. Oh, so with... Oh, right, we could do it like blue. One would make white. We don't know. We don't know how this would affect yellow. Yes, we do. Yellow remains yellow. Yellow would. Yellow. And blue remains. I add that red becomes black. Purple. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different things with 2. I should make a new page. This one. I have a notebook here where we actually write everything down. We're gonna rip out that. Because we can need it for this. First we have the naked eye. That's what. And and it has white in it. So blue, red, it has purple. And if we mix to we're gonna do it like this. We mix it to yellow, then white would green. We don't have any. So and let's see here. Yellow turns white. Right? Blue turns black. Red is red. And purple becomes. We have white, black, red. So, but then if we combine both these, so it would become red. But if we take with both lenses, can we? Okay, so we can only see from the side. The green, think about. But those others, the orange becomes white, pretty much. But what happens with red? Red becomes black. So let's see it. Yellow plus. It would turn the red into. This would be white. This would be in black. Okay. I think I actually have some good information now on a puzzle. Okay. I think we got this. Now we have all of the information we need for that color puzzle that we have in a different place. I really like the puzzles in this game. They are straight out logical. A lot of problem solving. We have already that thing. It's just philosophical nonsense, Kappa. In my head, at least. It's wordplay. And okay. So, here. To open this door, you need this puzzle. And voila! Basically, what this is that we need to make groups for each color. Kind of like whites may only be with whites. Oh! I forgot this one. This puzzle has another thing with it. All of these kind of like starsy things, they need to be in odd, even, in pairs. So even though we might get 3, this is why we need a yellow plus blue lens. So let's see here, white becomes white, yellow becomes white. So bam, here we... So this is gonna be for itself. White, blue becomes black, red. Right, so here we have a formation. Actually, maybe we don't want to... oh. Ah, right, because this is an odd number. That's why. So we can literally do this, I think. This is interesting. Very. Well, I didn't actually think about that these were stars, that we need to group everything up in pairs. But where it does matter is that purple and red are still the same. I think we only need the yellow lens here. White, black, red. And I don't think... we don't need to separate all of the different colors. We just need to make sure that in a group we have a pair of the right colors with each others. So in this case, on the left side, we would have a pair of white. No, if we... okay, let's see. Let's go with a yellow and see. White, yellow becomes yellow. That means we need to make that kind of thing. But, oh man. But the nasty split could pretty much do that formation. So how do we split up these? Let's see here. Blue becomes black. So we don't need to think about splitting blue, because in this we already have white to itself. We don't need to split white group on the right side. We need to split red. There we go. Haha. Oh, right. I think that the reason why we need to open this door is because of this one. Oh, there we have it. Oh. Okay. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna go and grab a hot dog. But as you guys can see here, we have... This is the reason why we needed to open the door. We're actually gonna use these things in order to see where we are not supposed to walk. Kind of like... We're definitely supposed to walk up here. Maybe even up here and there. So let's try that. Okay. So there is a bit more to this than just that. But I think this is a good... Maybe. Can't line it up properly. Supposed to go like... Are we supposed to line up? But yeah, this is not a coincidence anyways. I think that we cannot line it up, but we need to make the translation ourselves. Or supposed to be somewhere else. But yeah. But first, I'm gonna go grab a hot dog. We will try to line this up a bit more. I'll be back soon. Go what I'm looking for. there we go. Now I got some hot dogs. Hmm. So, would this be the right lineup? Oh? We also need to think about environmental damage as well. It usually plays a part in these sorts of puzzles. So, would it be kind of like, or are we supposed to kind of be it? Knowing exactly how to use these is kind of like, maybe I'm missing a part of the puzzle. Could these actually be used to...
It is a great adventure to contemplate the universe beyond man, to contemplate what it would be like without man, as it was in a great part of its long history and as it is in a great majority of places. When this objective view is finally attained, and the mystery and majesty of matter are fully appreciated, to then turn the objective eye back on man, viewed as matter, to view life as part of this universal mystery of the greatest depth, is to sense an experience which is very rare and very exciting. It usually ends in laughter and a delight in the futility of trying to understand what this atom in the universe is, this thing, atoms with curiosity, that looks at itself and wonders why it wonders. Well, these scientific views end in awe and mystery, lost at the edge in uncertainty, but they appear to be so deep and so impressive that the theory that it is all arranged as a stage for God to watch man struggle for good and evil seems inadequate. Some will tell me that I have just described a religious experience. Very well, you may call it what you will. Then, in that language, I would say that the young man's religious experience is of such a kind that he finds the religion of his church inadequate to describe, to encompass that kind of experience. The God of the church isn't big enough. Richard Feynman, 1963.
I'm not sure if this one is actually supposed to be to this one. Because if we go to a different, a kind of like a similar puzzle to that one, partly because it doesn't really give us enough information. That thing could have just been put there as a way to troll us. You don't. But if we go to this one, these are kind of like I don't know. This one is easier to explain. You can kind of see how it actually fits in. But to the smaller ones, they use but what we have with there, we had a locked door, seemingly meaningless until we open it. So, and I think that one belongs to the solution. That place. I think this place is kind of like a combination of all puzzles that you have kind of like countered. Oh, can we actually do this kind of thing? We could. Nice use of parallax. There we go. Ah. So we haven't even found all of them. That place. It should be 3 more. When you unlock all of them, something must happen, I think. This is pretty much one of these games that I would actually be glad to 100%. Finding all of those things, I would actually be pretty fine with actually looking up where the rest of the community has found them, because I don't see them as a mental challenge. These sorts of things, challenges, creativity, your problem solving skills and everything, so much worth it. So we know that it actually fits up like this, but I'm not sure. Maybe this one is said that we're supposed to walk 1, 2, and 1. Maybe it's supposed to see there 1, 2, 1 left, 1 up. No. Maybe this one is kind of like explaining where we could line it up. Here. So maybe we should follow this one. Kind of like going from here, then up here, then here, then from here we would kind of like... I better write this down because I think we are onto something at the moment. I think this one, definitely. Like, we're supposed to go up here, then here. Then, from here on out, I have no idea. One left. One down. One left. So, I actually think... Oh. What about... let's say that this one lines up with... that it lines up here. I actually think it does, because it fits in just too well. Except this part. But I think that this part... maybe now we can like try to... here, can we continue from the... say... either the path that we should take or should not take. This could also say that we should take this. Bam, bam, bam. But we know that's not... it says no to that. Oh, that's also... oh no, no. We need to think about that and environmental damage. We need to translate. See, we need to translate this one. Because this one is not straight. 45 degrees change. This one is supposed to be kind of like... you know... this one should be horizontal with the ground. And as you can see, there it's like 45 degrees change here. I think that's the... we might be missing. Maybe. This one is difficult. I've tried to solve it. See here, do we maybe have some kind of like clue from up here?
Oh, my God. How does it
Oh
happen
my
in this
God.
poor old? That thou art so great, and yet nobody finds thee. That thou callest so loudly, and nobody hears thee. That thou art so near, and nobody feels thee. That thou givest thyself to everybody, and nobody knows thy name. Men flee from thee, and say they cannot find thee. They turn their backs, and say they cannot see thee. They stop their ears, and say they cannot hear thee. Hans Denk, circa 1520.
There we go. Okay, good. This one is also difficult. Partly because you need to do pairs of. Partly because it's hard to. Get the forms right. May not overlap each other. I wish this meant that you could rotate them, so one could do one. Bam, 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 bam. But I don't know enough about these mechanics. Rotated mechanics. We have been able to solve this one. We are actually doing good progress on this. Well, also this one, I actually think it has been set up. Or not. This one is quite a mystery. Actually, being able to it fits in more on this one rather than that puzzle. It's not enough information. That's the biggest problem. Could there be a metal sheath? Then we might find it somewhere around here. Could be related to this puzzle. Indeed. Oh, I think we're gonna do it this way. Actually, I fear that we need to solve this problem before being able to solve that one. And here comes the rotated pieces again. The problem with this one is that it seems pretty easy. But first of all, we need to take all of the black parts. But not only that, we also need to establish this form. The T in Tetris. But the funny part here is that if we go with this kind of thing, then we cannot take all of the things. But if we go with this formation, then we see that, hey, there are two of them that we cannot take. But if we then feel like, oh hey, let's begin from here instead. Kind of like that. To do it this way. And we kind of like, oh fuck, we're stuck here. Simply. So that's the fun part of this. So why not do the inverse? We cannot do the inverse because then we won't be able to get all of the points. I wonder if some of these points are false. They're probably not. We just need to find a clever solution. Pretty much. That one is gonna be a no-no because we had one square too many. No-no either. This is a no-no either because of this. Yeah, to this one I haven't actually been able to find a solution. Because either it should have this form, right? This one is impossible. Or this form. But then we get stuck. And this is not gonna help us out either. Also, this is gonna be a problem. this one is quite difficult to find a good solution to. But this one is not gonna work out because we cut it off. Coming from above is impossible. That kind of limits you to how to do it, pretty much. So the solution is definitely not obvious, but there should be also the rotation. Oh. Like so far in other places where this rotation doesn't mean anything, as I come to the conclusion from other puzzles in this similar manner. But that one we're gonna wait a bit with. And here we go. This place. Not entirely sure about exactly where this one is gonna go. So there are definitely these. This one, more like, we haven't been able to find all of the places. Connect which path take. There's also a different thing. Oh. If we can find any other details. Where are those? But yeah, I think this piece. This is the only piece. So either it's probably supposed to sit around. So definitely you're supposed to go up here, then here, then here. Then from here we don't really know. Let's try to reverse it. Out to that direction. Oh. So let's see here. Now I'm just gonna some permutation. Overdone it. Oh wait, oh, bollocks. No. Either this could definitely be it, but then it could have been like that. Don't guess. Don't worry, cause I'm not entirely guessing. I am not guessing at all. But this part is definitely a part of a solution. So either we are supposed to use this thing back over there, or we're supposed to use this thing back over here. Could also use it this way, to know that we get out here. But this path doesn't work. I think. Let's try it out. Oh, there we go. Oh. And we can't really find anything on the ground either, kinda like that has been snapped off. Kinda do look like some things have been snapped off there. These were probably part of those. Sure though. Ooh.
Imagine if all the tumult of the body were to
Then
quiet
the other
down,
part could be that
along
we
with
need
all our busy
to
thoughts
rotate
about
this one
Earth,
4 or 5
sea,
degrees
and
as well.
if the very world should stop and the mind cease thinking about
Since this
itself,
one has been
open
taken
out
out of
itself,
context.
and be quite
Oh.
still. If all the fantasies that appear in dreams and imagination should cease.
There is also a
and
different
there be
thing
no
about that,
speech,
about
no
this one.
sign. Imagine if all things that are perishable grew still. For if we listen, they are saying, we did not make ourselves. He
This
made
one was
us
pretty
who
easy.
abides forever. Imagine then that they should say this and fall silent, listening to the very voice of him who made them, and not to that of
Can we
his
actually
creation,
combine that?
so that we should hear not his word through the tongues of men, nor the voice of angels, nor the clouds' thunder, nor any symbol, but his very self, which in these things we love, and go beyond ourselves to attain a flash of that eternal wisdom which abides above all things. And imagine if that moment were to go on and on, leaving behind all other sights and sounds but this one vision, which ravishes and absorbs and fixes the beholder in joy,
Up there.
so that the rest of eternal life were like that moment of illumination which leaves us breathless.
Could also be that this is the
Let
path
this
where
not
we're
be what
not
is
supposed
bidden
to
in
take.
Scripture. Enter thou into the joy
But
of thy Lord.
this path is not.
Augustine of Hippo, circa 400.
Definitely. That is actually what came to a conclusion that mayhaps you follow this. Bam, bam, bam up here. But from here, we actually did a permutation. But none of them were actually correct either. So that kind of takes it out. We would probably wait with this one until maybe there could also be this other thing that there is a metal frame somewhere in the world which has the path carved out in it for this one. Could actually be inside here as well, since this place doesn't really have any power cables. But this one is terribly many computations you need to make. Because you need to have 5 of these they are not allowed to overlap, if I understood it correctly, and you cannot rotate their forms, even though the images are rotated. They themselves are not allowed to be rotated. So they have this form that we need to go with, and we need to have 5 of those. Also, we need to split up these into pairs. That is a lot of shit going on in this puzzle indeed. Like, this would be the obvious way to kind of like separate those between, but now we kind of need to work in together something that allows us to get kind of like that form. We're kind of like, we could mesh in this one is gonna overlap in that case. That's not good. That would mean we would need this and then into that. There we go. So now, but the problem here is 1, 2. We would need to separate these because one square too much. One square too much. Super sad. This one is definitely. And since we have 2, and we would then we would and cut off here. Way would be to do something. There we go. There we have the form for those 2, but the problem now comes is that these others will have 1 square too much. So we cannot really do this path because that is gonna make the others impossible. But this one will satisfy those 2 above. But that's the gist of it. Actually think that one might actually become important to remember. That form is not gonna work out. So here we have 1. Bad. We cannot do this form either. I would have loved that was possible. Or if we can, we will never know about it because this one doesn't get feedback. But we gotta focus. This form is not gonna work because the 1 square little. Do it like this, then that. At the moment now I'm just trying to nice a bit various patterns. I think this one feels very like recursive thinking, so maybe begin from. Don't worry. At the moment we just think about where we want to put all of the various L shapes. We think about that one. I want to put one of the final ones is gonna. Let's see here. Wouldn't it gonna be like that is gonna give us 2. Here we have 2. So from that row we can get 2 of them. But here comes the other problem. Is unless we do something like this. Bam bam, but then this not gonna work out though. Here we have one of the shapes. Bam. Okay, so we get a shape there. Yeah, we can get a shape there. Then we can get another shape here. That's not. This one is gonna overlap though. That's not. No. So I think the best part here to think about is to get an understanding which squares do we want to remove from the overall formations. And if we can get those right, then we will most likely find. Basically, let's working with the inverse instead of. Instead of anything else, and then can like when establishing that, see how we can make these into 3 different groups. One group. Maybe this could be this is one group, this is one group, those are also one group. That could be it as well. That's not important. Like this square is most likely we don't want that one to exist. Same thing here. If all of these are gonna be in kind of like the same, at least these 2 are gonna be. These 2 are one. This might be alone. That might be it actually. Because let those be in a group, those be in a group, or those be in a group, let those something. But we know for sure that these 2 must be one of the same groups, because cannot really this thing and can like get away with it. But we can do this. Oh. like that is not. Bam, bam. Kinda like that. That is actually how we might want to do it. I kinda like this way. I'm not sure if we can fit all 5 though. I mean, we could even start here to try to fit. No. Reason why we can't do it is getting a lot of space that is invalidate shape. Scratch that. No. One way. But yeah, this one is difficult. Hard to create a path including all of these. I like that one. That one is pretty much like perfect. It's just that then you need to start thinking about breaking up the purples, and then you're kind of like, oh, that ruins everything. Kind of like this form though, since it consists of 2. One T shape, or I like that shape. I think that shape is gonna work out quite fine. Maybe not in this corner though, but overall, it's very nice. Bit 2. Definitely could even think of Alright, I need to move for now. We will end here. We will end now, and I'll be back later tonight. It's time for birthday party. I'm not. It's not my birthday, but some people in the family. Yeah. So we will continue later on. So have fun and see you guys tonight. Maybe tonight we will do a bit of Dota. I'm not sure. I kind of feel like playing it. But have a good one. See you guys later. I'll be back in a few hours. Bye bye. And have